Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Season 4 finale of the Ezzolini save that we've been running on Golden Lap. Today we'll finish things up. Now we know for a fact we can't really improve on our position. I mean, we could try if we won both races and the LeBrons didn't have a good time. But this season is more or less done. It looks like Levi Mack and Maldonado have got a little bit of a fight between them over the last two races. So we will keep an eye on that. But the Hemlocks are more or less guaranteed to take the title, and we're guaranteed more or less to take fourth place. We've just got to run a good race here, or two good races, with our just run good races. Don't do anything silly. Run good races. It's going to be wet tires. It's going to be wet the whole qualifying. So that's going to be that. So we'll go ×2. Send them out. Send them out. ×4. Move the track, get the timer, get the speedos, but the timer's going, and have a good session, hopefully. Because it's wet, maybe things will equalize a little bit, and we won't be 5 seconds slower than everyone else, who knows? Okay, nope, 3 seconds slower than Nilsson, but Nilsson is a special case, because he is just outrageously quick anyway, in the wet, so that's a special situation. 36, not bad at all. Okay. They are not particularly good. They're not particularly helpful, those ones. 25. Goodness me. I'm sorry, Vitaly. That was... yeah, that was a bit pants, to be honest. That was a bit rubbish. Never mind. But we are third and fourth after those initial laps, which definitely does show that we are, you know, starting to improve, starting to show what we can do. But maybe it is the fact that it's wet weather tyres, the whole quali. Maybe that's the situation here. We did not manage to improve that time, but that's all right. We're going to keep focused on what we can do. There we that's fine. Yep. I'm just focusing up on the chassis for now. That was better. There we go. That was much better. That's evened things out a little bit. Off we go. Off we go. Okay, fourth and fifth now. Looks like Maldonado went a bit quicker, which is fair enough. ×4, come on. Vitaly can't focus. Romano can't really do much either. You can kind of see that the laps aren't... Oh, there we go. See, there's about 10 seconds lost now. So cars are going to be setting these laps, and they're just going to be significantly slower. So all we can really worry about is just tuning up and making sure we get as many laps in as we possibly can. That's the priority now. Oh, that was good. That was lucky. Well, not lucky. We've had a lot of times where we've done that and it's not gone our way. So I'm glad that this time we do have the luck going our way. Okay. So, fourth and fifth may be where we start, unless... No, there's just, like, yeah, you can't really expect to be putting in any better laps, because there's no grip out there. There's water everywhere, and we're now about 30 seconds slower now than we were at the start of this quali. So the fact that Maldonado even put in that lap, that must have been one heck of a lap for him to be able to do that on the second run of laps. So fourth and fifth is where we're going to start, and that's actually a bit of an improvement for us, because we've not had the best time of it with qualies, and to be honest, we've not had the best time of it. I'll just leave it there. We've not had the best time of it. We know we've got a relatively quick car. We don't have the drivers to really back it up, and it would be curious to see, wouldn't it? If we had Nilsson and Levi Mack, I don't know. If we had quick drivers in the car that we are currently running, would they be at the front? I think they would. I'll be honest. I think Nilsson would be dominating in this car. With this engine, I reckon he'd be flying. But that's just my opinion. Maybe maybe I'm incorrect thinking that. Oh, you've got to love that when things work out. We are golden tuned on both parts that are not the engine, which of course is done deliberately because our engine is next level. Our engine is really quick. So if we do just focus up on those other two components per quali, get them to a point where they can, you know, maybe fight with the other cars, in wet weather, maybe things would be equalised. If we had a full wet race, maybe that would be a positive. I don't know. Everyone is stuck behind Acosta here, which just means everyone's laps just, well, pants. 57. I don't think we'll get another chance to tune there, so we're just trying to get as much as we can out of 30, 35. Yeah, not the best. Last laps, off they go. What can they do? Romano's in the... Oh, no, never mind. Yellow flags. So we wouldn't even be able to set those laps even if we could. Even if we were able to finish our runs. That's fine. Because Shikanami DNF'd. What is Hamilton doing at the bottom there? Wow, really slow. 136. Must have gone out late or something. It is a wet race. It looks like it's going to be a wet race. It's going to be inters. You've got to push off the start. Even in the rain, you've got to try and push off the start. Okay, we're going to zoom in on Romano. Here we go. 4th and 5th after quali. Have a good start. Come on. It's a mixed bag. Now it's not. Now it's just negative. And Romano's going backwards. Vitali's kind of holding out pretty well in 4th right now. Being chased down by 2 Hemlocks does not bode well. And there's one of them flying by. Romano back up to 8th. That is the first lap done. So we will calm down here. Hard to see. Hard to tell if this will be a race with lots of DNFs. Romano's got past Morel. And Vitali's got back past the Hemlock. Which is interesting. Okay, I'm going to go ×2 speed now. We are somewhat holding those Hemlocks back. Which is very curious. Okay, it didn't last for long. There you go. They've both flown by. Romano's in the zone. Okay, try and get in front of Pellegrini. Try and get that move done. And instead has been overtaken by Mack. Who was then... Oh, Levi Mack sent it. Okay, it's too early to pit. There's no real need for it. So we'll just run this yellow flag period, go on by. Try and chase the Hemlock of DuPont. Now that we've got a bit of free air, maybe... free track, open space on the track, maybe we will be able to chase them down. Because look at that group at the front. That's a group of 5 cars at the front, more or less running together. No one's really pulled away. And maybe the rain is the equaliser I was talking about. And we can get ourselves back involved here. Looks like Romano is still pushing. I didn't... Oh, well, look. Okay, let him by. Let him by. Just make that swap for me. There we go. And the only reason for that is that Romano's got the quicker car. So we've made that swap. If Romano doesn't run off down the road, doesn't make some overtakes, then we know to swap them back. At the minute, Vitali's done a favour to Romano. We've got to keep that in mind. Yeah, that gap's not really coming down. In fact, that gap is kind of growing to that group of... Well, it's group of 4 and then Maldonado's running off with it. Which is not a surprise. But if that is the case, then Levi Mack is... Well, Levi Mack's gone. That's the title done. Holgersson's now gone. They're both gone. The Chapmans. Oh, wait. Yes. Go in and pit. Go in and pit. Yes. You've got to. It makes sense. It makes sense to go in and pit under those yellows. So we're still in a good position. We are now behind Hamilton, but of course Hamilton hasn't pitted. And the front 3 all have decided to stay out on what are essentially older wet tyres. Villalba's pitted. We've still got Hamilton just ahead. So when this goes into green flag racing, we go chase down Hamilton. We go get that move done. We're into 5th and potentially in a good spot with... Oh, Hamilton's gone and pitted. So... Immediate, yeah, pit under green flag. That makes sense. Let's calm you down for a second. How are we going on the fuel? Not bad. Yeah, we may be able to with... Yeah, okay, so Vitali can burn all the way to the end. Romano in the zone. I'll check at 22, and I reckon Romano will be able to give it full burn all the way to the end. If you see me checking that way, I've got the rugby on. I've got Saracens on. It's on mute. 44 minutes gone. Saracens 7, Northampton 14. It's been a brutal game. They're both in the zone. Goodness me. Okay, so that's lap 22. Can we now? Yes, we can. We can push. So 5 and 6. Lovera is still up there. Nilsson has only just pitted now. And the gap is 20 seconds. Again, we're both in the zone again. Will that gap come down? That's what we need to know from now on. It was about 14 last time I remember. But that was, of course, before that whole... Well, look at both Chapmans. Just... Oh, my goodness. There's another one gone. There's another one gone. Okay. The rain, the track, I don't know what it is, but that is 3 DNFs and we are not even halfway through this race. A little bit of chaos. Saracens have scored. Making my day a little bit more fun. Yeah. Okay, green flag. Here we go. We're full burn here. I mean, we are still trying to go for it. We're not lapped, but we probably will get lapped. The gap is still a significant 23. It's actually grown. How is it growing? What, are we that slow? We shouldn't be. Okay, so that's a second stop for Lovera. The next yellow flag may as well be, if there is one, may as well be, we'll pit again and we'll double pit like we did at the start. Sorry, like we did when Levi Max sent it. Or was it Holgerson? Which one was it? I don't know. Whenever that was, the gap is now 7 seconds. But of course, we're a pit stop down on Lovera. But that makes me think Lovera is going for a 3 stop, which is, I think, inefficient. I don't know. Can we finish 4th? If there's a DNF, can we steal a podium? That's what I would be looking for right about now. A chance for it at least. Now, if there's any yellow flag in the next, I don't even know, what, 10 laps? Yeah, maybe 8 laps or so, then we're going in for that double pit stop under yellow flags. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Don't really need to do much else at the minute. They just need to keep doing their thing. Keep driving quick. Keep trying to catch Lovera. If you get the move done on track, you get the move done on track. But definitely don't put it into a wall. Because at the minute, I reckon there's a chance. There's a slight, slim, very thin chance for a podium. Okay, Maldonado is 35 seconds up the road, so he's going to lap us. Vitali is going to get lapped. But on top of that, Maldonado's got the championship more or less sorted, which is fair play. Do it with a race to spare. Yeah, not bad. Unfortunately, no yellow flag has hit for us. But we've still got a little bit of time. We've got a little bit of work on these tyres that would allow us to do that. Romano's in the zone. That's grand. Romano's in the zone again. Goodness me. And what's very curious is you can see those lap times are getting slightly faster. They were at 2 minutes or so. They're coming down now. They're about 150 odd. There or thereabouts. Okay, no yellow flags means that this has now got to happen. Together. So, Will Oliveira pit again? I actually don't think Oliveira will pit again. I don't think there's a need to, really. I reckon maybe those tyres do go. Hard to know exactly, though. It is definitely a 2-stop. And there's DuPont making that second stop as well. But that's it. I mean, it's a bit of an odd one, really. That is the simplification of the race because of the rain and the wet tyres and whatnot. In the zone again. Wow, they both are in the zone. Oh, there's an engine foul, but that's not a yellow flag. And it does not gain us any positions or anything like that. There's still 14 laps to go, to be fair. So, does Oliveira have 14 laps in those tyres? And I don't know. Maybe, to be fair. Maybe they've judged it well. And Oliveira's just going to have to do a little bit of the old... take the pressure off, you know. Take the stress off the driving style. But let's see. Still plenty of time. Just sat on 2 times, just watching the racing dots go by. $12 laps to go. Of course, we are a lap down now, or, you know, Romano's not, but Vitali is a lap down. Palmer will soon be 3 laps down. And that is now the case. That gap is coming down. Look at that. That gap was up to 30, Romano on Oliveira. Now it is at 16. It has halved in not long. Not long at all. Romano's not in the zone, though. If you're in the zone, that would have been good. $14.2. It is coming down. We're going on a chase for 4th here at the end. 12.8, 12.4. Because we're burning. We're not even pushing. We're not really stressing those tyres out. I don't really need to stress Romano too much. It's wet, it's rainy, it's not the time for that. Just let the car do the work. And it is currently doing the work. We are 4 seconds faster on that particular lap. The gap is 6 seconds. Nielsen is quick. The interval actually between DuPont and Maldonado is now 20 seconds. And that is also kind of coming down. We are 3.8 seconds back. DuPont is quick as well. 4 laps to go. Go and chase Oliveira. Go and chase Oliveira. You can do it. 3.5. Got Romano. Get in the zone. Focus up, please. .0. 2.8. Okay, you can... yeah, go for it. Push it. Push it anyway. Go get him. Go get him. Go get her. Luana Oliveira in 4th. We want that 4th. Romano, focus up. You're not helping things. 2.4, 2.2, 2.0, 1.9. In the zone. Final lap. Final opportunities. It's going to be the move. It's got to be the move. It's now or never. It's now or never. 4th place is on the line here. Last lap. Here we go. Come on. Last couple of corners. There's a puncture. There's a puncture. Calm it down. 4th place. 4th place. Oh, yes. Luana Oliveira, I'm sorry. The puncture, I mean, that settled things, but the puncture is a result of the pressure, which is a pun. 6th and 8th in the standings. Maldonado has secured the title with a race to spare. The Chapmans, yeah, I mean, the Hemlocks have the title done. Anyway, we've got 1 race to go and golden tune the chassis. Hopkins boot. Can we get a podium? Can we end the season with a podium? Now, I think a lot would have to go our way for that to happen, but who says it can't? And there is a potential likelihood that this race is, well, the quali is that it is going to be rainy as well. So we've got to get out there quick. Oh, it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to get soft tires on. Romano, you better not. Romano's out partying with Henny. The season is not over, Antonio. The season is not yet done. Vitali's in the zone. Nielsen's already gone quicker. But not by much. Interesting. Okay, same deal again. Chassis. That's all I'm caring about. Give me the chassis. 38, yes. Nice. Okay, one more lap on these soft tyres. 31, not bad. And then I imagine it will be time for the inters. We won't really get much of a chance otherwise to put a soft lap in. So let's go like this. Let's move the track down a bit. Okay. So, we set off again. Romano's in the zone this time. That's good. Vitali might be stuck behind Holgersson, who is probably going to have a bit of a time of it. Vitali is a bit stuck. But Romano doesn't actually improve. 120.8 sticks at 5th. LaRusse has done well in 4th. We might lose a couple of positions here as Maldonado's gone purple. Holgersson's going green. Doesn't improve on... but doesn't actually get above us, though, which is okay. Sticking on the chassis. Not bad. Yeah, okay, fine. One more lap. Let's see. Dang. That was good. that was my genuine reaction. It was like like a big dang, and then that was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, 7th and 8th, because who has gone faster than this? It must have been Lovera? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Neither in the zone. Do they go green sectors? No, they do not. Maybe if they were in the zone, they would. Let's see what kind of lap times they put in. Is it 124? Is it No, it's 121, so it's much closer. If they were focused up, they probably could have improved there. But they were not. Alas. There we go. 22, yeah, not bad. Okay, so we're on to the inters now. And same deal. Now we'll just focus on the steering because our engine is very good. 41, very nice. Off we go, and off we go. Now the big thing is, of course, it's unlikely that we actually go and improve our lap times now because the track is getting wetter and wetter. It looks like the others are throwing out laps on... No, okay, yeah, there we go. They are moving over to inters now. I was thinking, I was like, Holgersson did set a green sector 1, but that's all it was, and then the rain kind of became too much for him to get a good sector going. Second sector going, so... Oh, very nice. And then soon enough it will be wet tyres and no one will have any chance of improving. So 7th and 8th is what we're going to be stuck with, unfortunately. If we had focused up on that second lap, or maybe that third lap, they're both in the zone now, but there's no chance of improving now. That's gone. So it's too little, too late, I'm afraid. 75 out of 85, that's fine. Okay, one more lap on the inters. It's 3 laps per tyre, apparently. Let's try and do this. Yep, perfect. And now the engine gets a little bit of a boost. And the reason for that is mostly because of that ridiculous first or second tuning session we had with Vitali that just got the chassis sorted out straight away. So, in the rugby, still 14-14. 23 minutes to go. Oh, it's getting close. Yeah, see, look at that. We are actually quicker than the 2 cars in front on these inters. Like, we are quicker. It's just a matter of focusing up at the right time. Having the tyres, when you're on the soft tyres, yeah, you're going to be quick. But it's you've got to focus up as well. It's both. It's man and machine, as they say. Wow, that was absolutely pants. But that might be better. Whoa, that's way better. Whoa, so close to the golden tune, but we should have enough time. A couple more laps out there. Off we go. We're on the wet tyres. Obviously, we kind of set the trend because we put in more laps than everyone else, really. Usually only by 1 or 2, but never more than that. Because we don't hang about in the garage like these guys do. And even then, they're sticking on the inters, so I clearly jumped the gun on the wets, maybe. But it's no big deal because we're in a good position and we just got to... Oh, that was lucky. Okay, cool. Golden tune. Well done, Vitaly. That genuinely may be like the first golden tune we've been able to do this whole season just because of how rough it's been. And that is quali done. Okay, so 7th and 8th, yeah, not the best, but we'll bounce back in the look, you can see that we are quicker than them. You can see we should be finished. I mean, we might even be quicker than DuPont if we put together some good laps, put together a good race. It's going to be a mixture of weather though. Okay. So, oh no, it's not. It's going to be wet and then it's going to theoretically rotate onto inters. Lovely. Okay, well done. Okay. Let's go. 7th and 8th. Let's see what the start looks like this time. End with... Good. No. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, maybe. 5th. That was chaos. It looked like it was going to be a bad start, and it is a bit of a bad start. Vitaly's down in 15th. I don't know what he's doing down there. But Romano's at the front of the pack, running in 5th, in the front pack, I should say. And that is the first lap done and dusted, and Romano's looking pretty solid. That's okay. Chasing down Lovera, ahead of the cars that he should be ahead of, really. Lovera is about even, you would say. Lovera's been our closest rival, alongside the Roos, throughout this season. Nielsen is definitely going to fly past. Levi Mack at the front at the minute, but Nielsen is going to fly past at some point, so that's going to happen. It all becomes, okay, can we get Vitaly back and involved? Let's focus on Vitaly for a little bit because at the minute, Romano's kind of chilling at the front, not at the front, but at the further front. And it's whether or not Vitaly can get a move done. There you go, you're in the zone, that's good. Go and show me what you got. Go get past Acosta and get yourself into 14th. You can, go get past him, good. Not in the zone this next lap, so we're going to calm it down. But, oh, Ambrosio's gone. That's a red flag. So it's a full repair. It's probably still wet for the minute. I would have to say so. And we'll get through this red flag period. Restart. Obviously, Vitaly's picked up 1 position because of that. So, times 4, times 2, times 1, and... Oh, okay, times 2, times 1, and then... Pause to make sure that we are burning off the start. Off we go. Let's watch Vitaly. Oh, no, they're going backwards again. Oh, they're going backwards again. No, what? 17th? 18th? Night, yep, cool. What the heck is Fisher doing back here? This is ridiculous. This has happened before, of course. This has happened before this season, where one of our cars gets stuck in that backwards, in the back markers, and it's just so difficult to work your way out. Like, the pit stops have to rotate through, and a few overtakes have to happen, but it's so difficult. So, we stuck it out on the wets. Ambrosio was on the inters? Was Ambrosio the only car on the inters? Is that why he sent it? Didn't have the grip? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. But this is rough watching at the minute. Vitaly's struggling at the back of the pack. Trying to get things going. Romano's doing all right. Nielsen does not have the pace I thought he would have. He's down into 10th now. Romano's in the zone, so there's a bit of a a bit of a chance there to get some moves done. In fact, Vitali's in the zone as well. So, again, there we go. There is 18th, and there's 17th. These are back markers. We should be quicker than these. Romano gets past Lovera and calm it down. Vitali's been taken by Rodriguez again, so back to 18th. It's quite difficult to track both of these on 2x speed. Now, you would say, yeah, we'll go back to 1x speed, but I like the chaos. We're 19th again. Vitali, buddy. You're not helping us. Not really. Okay, there's 6th because Holgersson's gone by Romano. And it looks like Lovera's probably going to get past as well, but that's not happened just yet. Track's drying out. Okay. Track's drying out. Let's go to the inters now then. Let's jump the gun. Jump the gun. I mean, there's no point not with Vitali because you're at the back. There's nothing to lose anyway. But at the front, Romano, it is a bit of a gamble, I suppose, but we've got that extra pit stop done now. We don't have to worry about it. If it does get... you've got to then focus up. If you make a strategy decision like that, you've got to then back it up on the track. Not tell me, oh, it's going to be a bad lap. What do you mean it's going to be a bad lap? You're the one driving. Okay, Nielsen in 8th. We're down... Oh, down in 10th now. Trying to get past Morel. We are definitely faster than Morel, but Romano, you've just got to get the moves done now. Okay, up to 9th. So the pit stops are kind of filtering through. We've got Vitali in 14th, and that is exactly what we was hoping for. That the pit stops would filter things out a little bit and allow us... Oh, slow stop for Holgersson! That's not particularly... Well, it doesn't really affect us that much, does it? But it's still something. It's still something. Vitali's in the zone. Everyone's made their second stop at the minute. Romano's in the zone. That's good. And hard to know what the weather's going to do here. Because if the weather goes off again, it's going to go back to wet. If it calms down, you might be able to stretch your inters onto dries. Hard to predict. Impossible to predict at the minute, really. We need that next weather update. No, it's going to go back to the wets. Oh, is it though? I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Okay, 7th and 12th. So my slim hopes of a podium seem to be not really happening. But maybe there's still a chance. Romano in 7th I mean, it's okay. Not bad. We did get the red flag restart, which helped us a bit. And that well, Romano maybe without that restart would be higher up. Who knows? Too many variables. Okay, so what is the plan? Well, Vitali's got to try and get past Pellegrini and then go chase down Hamilton. So let's try and give him a bit of a boost there. We can surely now push to the end. Yeah, we can. Okay, so burn to the end. That's on the cards now. Vitali can't get past Holgersson, but that's not your priority. Your priority is get past Pellegrini. And you should be able to. There it is. Good stuff. Okay, so up to 11th. And instantly opens up a 2.2 second gap. Almost, there it goes, 3 seconds now. To Pellegrini. Shows that we are indeed faster. The gap ahead is 9.2, 9.4, 9.2, 9.1, 8.9. Okay, Nielsen pitting up ahead. It's going to be back to wet tyres. That is confirmed. It's that we're in that wonderful position again where we're now waiting to see if there's a yellow flag in the next X amount of laps to give us a cheaper pit stop. But you never know. Who knows? Okay, Hamilton's gone in the pits. That means we've picked up 10th with Vitali. And a points finish would be very nice after what was a pretty shoddy restart. And him getting caught at the back and really struggling. It does kind of ruin your race, really. You're just stuck. And the reason you're stuck is because you can't easily make overtakes. Because you're trying to get an overtake done. But they block you off, so you slow down. And then the car behind's like, I'll have that. And then you find and it's just a vicious cycle of everyone just going, oh, I'm blocked, and then getting a move done, and then getting blocked and getting a move done. And the only way you break out of it, it seems, is when the pit stops roll around. That seems to be the only chance, the only time that things actually go and do that. So we're going on to the wet tyres early. We are in 7th, safely in 7th. We're now running to the end. We might even be safely in 10th with Vitali. Because Pellegrini, we opened up a big old gap on Pellegrini. That is crazy. So now it's a run to the end. It's simple as run to the end. Romano's in the zone. Lovera will have to pit, but let's go. Let's run it then. Let's put a bit of pressure on. Oh no, out of the zone. Gone. Zone gone. Villalba up ahead of Vitali. The gap is 14.5. Don't know how much you lose in a pit stop, but let's see, because I'm going to guess at some point. Oh, Vitali in the zone. Okay, go push then. Go push. The gap is closing, so we are definitely faster. 9.9, 9.4, not 8.9. Good. 30. Oh, no, 8.6. Cool. Good. Vitali trying to overtake Nilsson. Yeah, that's not going to happen, buddy. But that gap has certainly closed now. And again, okay, Romano 6 seconds behind, 5 seconds behind. They've got a pit. Why are they staying out so long? Lovera, you did not learn your lesson from last time. Those tyres are cooked, my friend. Cooked. Go and pit. What are you doing? I'm really confused, but look at those tyres. You are joking. I am absolutely fuming. Lovera gets a brand new set. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, there will be pushing, so we don't have to do the little pause at the green flag thing. Oh no, that's so annoying. Okay, we're going to watch Romano. Off we go. Everyone's on the brand new sets, and Romano loses out. Goes back to 5th. Lovera is still not very far ahead because we were lapped. And oh, go on. There's the move done. 4th place. We are a lap down, so that is just that's the best we can hope for, really. And now it's just running to the end on a good amount of fuel. The best that Vitali can do is 9th. Go and do that, I suppose. Go and try and do that. But that's it. Yeah, the podium's gone unless one of those front 3 sends it, I suppose. But 4th wouldn't be so bad, to be fair. Vitali's in the zone. Okay, let's try and let's get Hamilton then. Come on. Get that move done. Up to 9th, please. There it is. On the home straight, on the back straight. Well done. Lovely stuff. Okay. Now, 12 laps to go, and there is a question mark here of, like, if Vitali blows by Villalba up in front, and he is, like, significantly quicker than Villalba, then there is, like, yeah, maybe we would have been able to get positions back later, because the red flag, when you're a lap down, you might not be, like, a full lap down the car in front, but the red flag makes it so you are. Because you're 2 laps down on the leader, 1 lap down on the leader, you start your numbered lap behind. But you may not have been that far behind. You're essentially a full lap behind the car in front, that when you may not have been at the time of the red flag. So it's a bit of an annoying one, really. However, there's only 3 laps to go, and who knows? Look, Holgersen is not... Levi Mack and Maldonado having a great race out in front, and that's great. That's awesome. It's meaningless. The title's done. But the race win is not, so I can understand still wanting to fight for it. Yes, yes, I can understand. The leaders, I think, are heading on to their last lap now. They are indeed. You've got... See, this is what I mean, like, you've got some cars at 4 laps down. Vitali has now unlapped himself on Villalba. So my point is kind of proven there, that he is faster. But because the red flag put him a lap down, 9th was the best he was possibly going to get. So, there we go, guys. Oh, goodness me. DuPont, Ambrosio, four races. My word. 12 points for Romano, a win for Maldonado, and the championship, of course, for Maldonado and for the Hemlocks. Well done to them. 9 out of 10 race wins is, yeah, it's pretty dominant, isn't it? That was our best season, and we have actually gone backwards since then. We're not as bad as season 1, but that was our best season when we very, very, very nearly got the race, won the whole thing. Fonseca is retiring. Mitchell is retiring. Rodriguez is retiring. Jürgen Schütz is retiring. We have seen no gain, unfortunately. And that will wrap things up for us. So, guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode and this season of Ezzolini. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into LeBron. I'm going to make sure there's videos uploaded and ready for the next week or so. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We are up to 1025 subs. Now, I did hit 1026 and then lost a couple. That's the name of the game. Thanks for watching. Until next time.